It's time for Coffee with the Celtfather. We're doing Irish songs today, or Irish type songs. I'm going to kick it off with this one. When I sing Celtfather, you shout Celtfather back to me. Celtfather, Celtfather, Celtfather. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels under thirsty and you hear the crayther call, raise up your glass and Celtfather. Now, as I do that, I'm going to actually already move this microphone a little bit closer because I just realized it's way over there. Celtfather, Celtfather. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crayther call, raise up your glass and Celtfather. Many times in my life, forgot the kindness code. I reap the sorry seeds that I sowed. But when I gave instead of took, that's when my spirit growed. My charity turned into liquid gold. Then we sing, Celtfather, Celtfather. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crayther call, raise up your glass and Celtfather. This song is more than just a drinking song. It's also what I like to call Celtic karma, as you'll find out in this next verse. Your work week was a bear. You're feeling rather low. You head down to the pub to watch a show. There the singer makes you smile, and the music makes you glow. So buy a CD or 5 before you go. Celtfather, Celtfather. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crayther call, raise up your glass of Celtfather. Celtfather, Celtfather. Here's to your good health, one and all. If your soul feels rather thirsty and you hear the crayther call, raise up your glass of Celtfather. All right, what we got on there? I see Miranda, I see Jan. Jan's talking about the wonderful weather. Yes, it dropped. The temperature dropped here in Atlanta too. It is amazing. Welcome Kelly on YouTube and Matt on YouTube. Hey, how's it going? Miranda is over here on Facebook. And Melissa's on Facebook. Usually too dang busy to remember my own. I hear you. It's a challenge remembering doing anything. So things are. I'm back from Gen Con. Back from Dragon Con. All went great. Both of them. Dragon Con, I just let you know, I did COVID tests. 3 COVID tests after Dragon Con. And all of them came out negative. Gen Con, I did my first one on Monday. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. And so far, all's been great. So I'm feeling good, feeling happy. And I've been working on my Kickstarter. The Kickstarter for Celtfather. One more song, just one more song. We Mitchell went through and remixed just about everything, and I'll tell you more about it in just a sec. First, there's some other really cool news that I'm going to share with you, but first we're going to do this song. There's a wren on the rock wall, running grows all around. There's miles to the ocean and to old Galway. My feet feel so weary without you by my side. So I'll pick this purple flower for the day we reunite. Here's a flower, my darling, from the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you form my embrace. Here's a flower, my darling, from the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you pour my embrace. As I walk the Erin Island, the circle is all in bloom. The rock roads seem harder, like my heart missing you. The beer's ever flowing, and the crack is quite grand. Music may be growing, but it is lonely in this land. Here's a flower, my darling, on the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you for my embrace. Here's a flower, my darling, on the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you for my embrace. The sun sets too slowly over Galway's brisk bay. Crashing waves seem to slow us as we sail from the quay. I see by the pier side, my heart starts to soar, and my hand is your purple flower, now you're mine once more. Here's a flower, my darling, on the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you for my embrace. Here's a flower, my darling, on the banks of Ross Lake. It will sit by my bedside till you for my embrace. Martin asks, how are you able to keep so many songs, lyrics, and arrangements all in your head? Is quite beyond me. That helps when you have song lyrics, first off. Now, that one I don't really need them, but apparently I needed chords because I kept messing up the chords. So, yesterday, my family and I went to see Hamilton at the Fox Theater here in Atlanta, and it was awesome. Gotta say, it was fantastic. Everything, we've been listening to the musical and loving it. Just spectacular. But then seeing it live, I think there's only one person who I was like, I'm not so keen on how he did that part. Everyone else was spectacular. The guy who played Aaron Burr was just amazing. I didn't get their names, which sucks. But, just if you ever get a chance to see it. I bring it up because years ago, I was playing the song Lanigan's Ball, and I was like, this song is totally a rap song. And so I turned it into one. And here we go. In the town of a thigh, one Jeremy Lanigan battled away till he hadn't a pound again. His father died, made him a man again, left him a farm and 10 acres of ground. Myself to be sure, got free invitation for all the boys and girls I might ask, without being asked, but friends and relations were dancing like bees around the sweet cast. They were lashing to punch, wine for the ladies, potatoes, cake, bacon, and tay. Nolans and Dolans and all the old grays were courting the girls and dancing away. Songs went round as plenty as water. The harp that one sounded at Tara's old hall. Sweet Nellie Gray and the rat catcher's daughter were singing together at a Lanigan's Ball. 6 months I spent in a Dublin. 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in a Dublin learning to dance for a Lanigan's Ball. They were doing all kinds of nonsensical polkas, or on the broom in the whirling a gig. Julie and I soon banished the nonsense. She kicked up a twist of a reel and a jig. All the girls, they all got mad at me, for they thought the singing would fall. I spent 6 months at Brooks Academy, learning to dance at a Lanigan's Ball. 6 months I spent in the Dublin. 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in the Dublin of learning to dance for a Lanigan's Ball. The boys were merry, the girls all hearty, dancing around in couples and groups. An accident happened, young Terence McCartney, he put his foot through Miss Fender's hoops. Poor Quitha cried, roared bloody murder, sent for brothers and gathered them all. Carmody swore he'd go no further till he'd had revenge at a Lanigan's Ball. 6 months I spent in the Dublin, 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in the Dublin, learning to dance for a Lanigan's Ball. In the midst of the road, Miss Kerrigan fainted, her cheeks at the same time red as a rose. Some of the lads declared she was painted. He took a small drop, too much I suppose. Her sweetheart named Morgan, so powerful neighbor, when he saw his fair Colin stretched out by the wall, tore the left leg from under the table and smashed all the chains at Lanigan's Ball. Boys and boys says then there was runctions. How Boys and boys, so then there was functions. I got a kick from Philip McHugh. I soon replied to his introduction and skipped up a terrible hullabaloo. 6 months I spent in the Dublin. 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in the Dublin and learning to dance at Lanigan's ball. 6 months I spent in the Dublin. 6 months doing nothing at all. 6 months I spent in the Dublin and learning to dance for Lanigan's ball. Okay. I had to do it. I love that. One of these days I want to get it recorded, more than just what I just did there. But yes, I think Celtic rap is a thing. In fact, if you didn't check out, what is it? Fisherman's, I can't remember that, Fisherman's Lament or something. There's a song on, if anyone remembers the name of the song, there's a song on the Irish and Celtic Music podcast, which was one of the top songs, but it was a fusion. The guy rapping over top of this beautiful Celtic melody is gorgeous. All right. Hamilton's coming back to Austin. Let's see, good. Feels like you should make Celtic rapping a thing, says Martin. Yep. Chris, not so fond of that. That's okay. And good morning, Laura, to you as well. I do love that song, though. And again, if you get a chance to see Hamilton, it was spectacular. They just do an amazing job. In the meantime, this is sort of another Irish rap song, but it's sung. Merry month of May, from the home star left, the girls are too near, broken heart, Celtfather dear. Kissed my darling mother, drank a pint of beer, my grief was here, mother, off to reap the corn, leave where I was born, cut stout like thorn to banish ghosts, and goblins in a brand new pair of gloves, ruts on all the fogs, fighting all the dogs, the rocky road, and down the 1, 2, 5, hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way down, wap-a-la-dee-da. And Mulligan that night, arrested him, so he started biting like next morning, light in there, took a drop of the pure, keep myself from singing that's a pedicure, and there is on for trick, see the last smile, laughing all the while, at my curious style, set your heart up in the axe to fire was hard, wages I required till I was home, was tired of the rocky road, and 1, 2, 5, hut a hair and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, wap-a-la-dee-da. Dublin next arrive, I told her, such a pity to be so soon deprived you of that. When I took a stroll all among the quad of under little stove in a neat lookout, something crossed my mind. Then I looked behind upon the could I find upon the stick of water, crying for the road. Said my conic road wasn't much in vogue in the rocky road. Dublin 1, 3, 4, 5. Hut here and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Wap-a-la-dee-da. Never got away, my spirits never failed. Landed on the quay beside the ship to sail. Captain me roared, said that no room had it. When I jumped aboard a cabin found for Patty. Down among the pigs, played some funny rigs, danced some hardy cheeks. The water around me bubbled off a holly head. Wished myself for dead, and better off instead on the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Wap-a-la-dee-da. The boys of Liverpool, when we stepped in and I called myself a fool, I couldn't no longer stand. Blood began to boil, temper I was losing. Poor errands they began to abuse. Around me voices I, Shaley Island flies, and Galway boys came by. So all I was a-hobbling with the loud hooray, joining the fray, we quickly cleared the way for the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hut the hair and turn her down the rocky road and all the way to Dublin. Wap-a-la-dee-da. All right. So as I was saying, Celtfather, the name of my next CD, which is be out next year if I can ever finish the darn CD. So we've been having there's one track, Guilty Pleasure, that I recorded it live, and been having trouble mixing it because I have the band The Muckers playing with me, and they do just an amazing job. But because it's a full band, me playing live and singing live, the auto harp's like ringing out of control. So we're gonna try to see if we can. I re-recorded the vocals this morning, and I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that with that I can get a final mix that will make us all proud. It's coming along, so hopefully Again, delay after delay, but I'm making a great CD, don't worry. You have CDs? Kelly says, I had tickets to Hamilton, but decided instead on Dragon Con. I made the right choice. Yes, you did. Dragon Con was fantastic. So, this is a song by Dick Shannon. It's called The Old Triangle. A hungry feeling came o'er me stealing, and the mice were squealing in the prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle all along the banks of the Royal Canal to start the morning. The screw was more important. Get ye palsy and clean out yourself. And the old triangle went jingle jangle along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the screw was peeping and the light was sleeping as he lay weeping for his girl's sow. And the old triangle went jingle jangle along the banks of the Royal Canal on a fine spring morning. The light was dreaming, and the seagulls were wheeling high above the wall. And the old triangle went jingle jangle along the banks of the Royal Canal. Oh, the wind was sighing, and the day was dying as the light lay crying in his prison cell. And the old triangle went jingle jangle along the banks of the Royal Canal. In the women's prison there are 70 women, and I wish I was with them, that I did dwell. And the old triangle